So what we are discussing here, what is random module here, right? So it is nothing, just a file that is already there. We are just importing it. We are just using it in our code. And now we are able to access this random function. Only how this has possible because we just imported it. Okay. Now let's move to the next part. If I'll run it again and you will see I'm getting a random number between 0 to 1 because random function does 0 to 1. Now let's comment this out and let's move to the next function of it. Let's suppose you want to have a random number, float number, but between the range I want to mention. Let's suppose I want a float number between 1 to 10, but a float number, decimal number. So what you can do, look, random automatically gives a number, random number between 0 to 1. So you don't have a control to set the range here, right? But now what if you want to do one thing, you want to set the range, and you want to have a float number between 0 to or 10, let's suppose 1 to 10 or 5 to 10. So what is the function for it? You can use num. There is a function called rd.uniform. Okay. Inside it, you can just, have, you can see this is a function. It is having two parameters, right? Both are float. So let's say I am going to say I need 5 comma 10. What does that mean? It is going to give me a float number between 5 to 10. So that means now I have a control to set a range, and you can get any random number between 5 to 10 but a float number. Let me just try it and let me run it, and let's run this program, and you can see we are able to get 9.3495180, right? So let me try it again, and you can see every time I'll hit it, I'll get a random number between 5 to 10. Is it clear? Any question, everybody? भाई कोई question है? So now you got the difference between random and a uniform function. Is it clear? Pakka pakka? Any question or confusion? So these are the two practical, use cases. If you need a number between 0 to 1, a float number, you can have random. But what if you want to have a number any range but a float number? You can use this uniform function. Now let's try to understand another function. For example, let's suppose I want to uh, have a integer number now. I don't want a float number. If I need a integer number, the between the range I want to specify, there you can use a rand int function. You can use. Is it clear, everybody? Now let me show you. Num, let's say rd dot rand int function. Let's say 1 comma 6, and let me try to print this. Now let's run it, and you can see I'm getting 3. If I'll try it again, I'm getting 3. Try again, 3, 6, 6, 2, right? 2 and 1. So now this is the randed function that you can see in the Ludo game, right? Or rolling a dice, right? Because in rolling a die, you get a randomly any number between 1 to 6, right? So this is the way you can use it. Is it clear? Hi, Anna, please respond if you are not able to
Yes, sir.
understand. Let me know. Huh? Yes, Keshav.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Okay, go ahead.
Sir, after each code, you are putting the hash sign something.
Sorry.
You are putting the for the new right. The on the third and fourth one, there's two hash. There's two before there's the sign. Why did you put that? No, the hashtag sign.
This is just for committing the code. Huh?
Oh,
Committing the code. The compiler, the interpreter will ignore it, right? So that's why I'm committing the code so that this part should not get executed. It will be there, but it will not going to be executed. Okay.
Okay, so if I remove these, if I remove that, then it will be executed.
Yes, if I'll just uncomment this hash symbol, then these lines will also get executed, okay?
Okay, thank
I
you.
just wanted to get execute this line rather than these also.
Uh,
So that's why I'm just commenting them out, okay?
okay, sir.
Okay. Anybody, you got this randit, uniform, and random? Tejaji, any question?
No, sir.
Arsh, what about you? No question? Udita,
None, sir.
none. Okay, Ashman,
No
Ashman,
questions.
no question. You are not visible, Ashman. Today, you are totally
Oh,
black.
okay. Just a minute.
Aryan, yes, dear. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tejas, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now let's do one thing. Also, I can use this thing. Let's say I'll mention here, for example, this. Now, what will happen here? Say I'll get an OTP, right? A 5-digit OTP every time. So that means whenever you get an OTP behind the scene, such kind of function is, they are using this kind of function. They are generating an OTP and sending to your number, right? And then you just compare it with the number that was sent to you. And if it is exactly the same number, then it is showing you can log it in, right? Or you can just compare your transaction. Is it clear? So this is also how you can use this randid function. You can put a range, and I just gave a range from this to this, and I was able to get a random number of 5 digit. Okay. Also, you can generate a random passwords. So we will going to see that also. How is it possible? Is it clear? Anybody has any question related to it? No? Okay. Now let's move to the next function. We have a function called choice where we can use it. We can use it in, like, suppose you have a lottery, right? You have a lucky winner. Let me show you. Let's say names. Let's mention some names over here. Let's say Sam, Tom, Jerry, Kim. Okay. Let's suppose I want to play a game and I want that randomly it should choose a number, a name from it. Like you play that game, right? Lottery or lucky winner, such kind of thing. So what you can do simply, let's say lucky winner. I can use, there is a thing called rd.choice function. And inside that, I'll pass this list. And let's just print and let's see what will happen. The moment, and you can see what does this choice does, it will choose a randomly a name from this list, which we provided here. And it was stored inside it and we just displayed it and it was Kim. Let's try it again. And now it is Tom. Let's try it again. And it is Sam, right? Let's try it again. Got it? So this is how you can use choice function. It's very important and it's used in lots of cases in your really, daily basis, right? In your real world. Let's suppose sometimes you create a series of questions and you want them, my system should randomly choose any of the question. So you can provide a list of questions over here, and then you can use this choice function. Every time you will get a randomly generated choice. Or if you talk about some of the website, you will see every day they get a random code generated or a random text or a random colors. So what is happening behind the scene? They create a list and mention all that list which you that should get displayed randomly on the website or something else. They use behind this such kind of function and choose randomly from that list. Okay. Is it clear, Arsh? You saw that trailer?
So I am Rocky.
Yes, I play Rocky.
I played Rocky. No, no, not yet.
All
I'll
right.
watch it by today. I'll watch it. I'll watch it.
Okay, okay. I'll show you, don't worry.
Okay.
Is it clear? Anybody has any question? Keshav, do you have a question? Okay, it is clear now, right? Tejaji, Atharv,
No doubt, sir.
Tejas, is it clear? Udita,
Yes.
Kiara, is
Yes.
everything clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let's move to the next part here. So now you got an idea where we can use choice. But what if you need more than one name from the given list randomly? There is a function called choices. Okay. Let me show you. Let's say uh, uh, lucky winners. I can use random dot choices and I can pass my list here. But look, you have to mention here how many, randomly names you want from it. Okay. Let's say I'll say two. Okay. And let's say print and let's run it. And you have to use a variable here like k. K means number of names. Huh? And let's try it. And you can see I'm getting Kim and Jerry. Let's try it again. I'm getting Kim and Tom. Let's try again and see. I'm getting Tom. So that means in choices we can get, you know, duplicate also. The same person can be, displayed both of the times. Okay. See Sam again. Let's try it again. Tom John. But what if you want it should always give me unique names or unique list. Okay. So rather than using choices, we have another function which is called a sample. Okay. Ashman, is it clear? Any question?
No, sir. No questions.
Okay. Tejas, is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now let's do one thing. Let me show you. Let's do one thing. Instead of choice, we can have a method called sample. And let's see now. So you will always get unique. It will never repeat the same name in the list you are getting. So it is better to use sample rather than choice. Is it clear? So this is another important method which we use frequently, which is choices or sample or choice. If you need a single randomly an item from a given list, let me know if you have any question related to it. Okay. Now let's move to the next thing here, next function. See, if you remember, we know list is ordered, right? Right? Let's suppose I want to shuffle it. Like you have a music list, music playlist, you just click on the shuffle button, you will get randomly, it will shuffle your whole list. So same thing happens here. We have random dot shuffle method, and you can just pass here your list, and if you'll just print it, you will see it is going to be shuffled now, shuffle list. You can see now Sam, Tom, Jerry, Kim, John I'm getting. If you can see your list, it is Sam, John, Tom, Jerry, Kim. Every time I'll get a shuffle list. Is it clear? Keshav, is it clear, beta? Okay. Everybody, do you have any question? Keshav?
Sir,
Uh,
sir, if you use tuples instead of the list, then if we do the shuffle, will there be an error or the output will come?
uh it's you can see you need to pass any mutable sequence here, right? Okay,
Okay.
it will work, huh?
Okay.
Mutable sequence means a collection over there, right? It will
Okay.
work. Anybody has any question related? So these are the important functions which you need to remember while using random module. And by just simply these 5 to 6 methods, you can create a fully fledged game, right? You can play a fully fledged, create a fully fledged game like uh, rolling a die game, rock, paper, scissors, lucky winner, uh, and lots of other things you can do. Okay? Anybody has any question? Now, let me show you something. Is it clear? Any question? Tejaji? Now, let me show you one more thing. Let's do one thing. Let's ask Grok or ChatGPT or Claude, whatever you want. I will ask it, create a rock, paper, scissor game using random module in Python. Simple. Let's see. Let's see the idea. Okay. Okay. Good, 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 good. Let me ask it without loop. So let me just copy and let me paste it here and hit. See, now let's try to understand what it has done. Okay. I'm just giving you an idea. Okay. Okay, dear. See, we just use random module here and we have already defined some options in a list. Rock, paper, scissors. Okay. Now we will going to ask user enter your choice, and another thing is going to be computer. Okay, a bot which is going to play a game with you. So when you are going to give, you will give any option out of these: rock, paper, or scissor, anything. What this lower does, it's a string function. After this, I am going to discuss string functions also. Lower's job is if somebody will type rock in capital, right? So you can see in our list we have provided rock in lower cases. So it will convert your rock into lowercase, or paper or scissors, so that there should be consistency in the data. Okay, you don't have to check. Let's suppose somebody type R capital, then other options small. Then in your if you have to check lots of cases then. So we make sure if user types rock capital small or whatever, we are just converting into a consistent way in lowercase. Okay. After that, we are using strip function. Let somebody, if somebody gave some spaces, unwanted space, leading or trailing space, strip, what will it will does, it will just remove that leading or trailing spaces. Now random module will choose any option out of these. Okay, it can choose anything. Let's suppose I give rock, my choice method will choose anything which we are displaying here. Then we are checking if user not in option. Let's suppose user gave an option which is not rock, paper, or scissor, it will get invalid choice. Okay. Now let's suppose user gave rock, and if computer, if user is equivalent to computer, let's suppose computer has also choose rock and you have also choose rock, so it will give us tie. Okay. But what if user has rock, computer has scissor, or user has paper or computer has rock, user has scissor, computer has paper, that means you won. This is the cases, right, where you can win, right? If you have choose rock and computer choose scissor, so you can win, right? If user has choose paper and computer has choose rock, you can win. So we are mentioning all the winning cases here. If any of the condition is true, then you will get you win, otherwise computer wins. Is it clear? Is it clear, beta? Keshav, is it clear? Kiara, Tejas, Ashman, Aryan, Athar,
Clear, sir. All clear.
all clear?
Yes, sir.
So what is the slash here? It is nothing, just because we are putting our code in new line. You can keep it in one line, then you don't have to use this, okay? This slash. Now let's try to run this code and see what is going to be the output here. Say you can choose. Let's say luck of Udita. Udita, give me. Let's say you are going to win with the computer. Any option?
Sir, paper.
Okay, paper. Computer choose rock and you win. Okay, let's try someone else. Aryan, what about you?
Rock.
Rock. Computer wins. Computer choose paper. Okay, let's choose Aryan. Aryan.
Sir, I just
Sorry.
So scissors.
I knew you will choose scissors. So computer wins. Computer choose rock. Kiara, let's check your luck. Rock, paper, scissors.
The rock.
Okay, you want a rock? Computer choose paper. So computer is winning. Tejaji, what about you?
Sir, rock.
You also want to rock. Computer choose paper and computer wins. Let's try. Who is left? Keshav?
Sir, scissors.
Scissors. Computer chose rock. Computer wins. So computer is beating us, right? Now let's Ashman.
I choose paper.
Paper. Computer choose rock. You win. Great. Tejas, what about you?
Rock.
Rock. Rock and roll. Computer choose rock. It's a tie. You can fight with each other now. Okay?
Yes.
Why is computer always choosing rock?
No, it's not choosing always rock, dear. It can choose anything. See, let's try now. Let's suppose Atharv. Atharv, you can choose anything, dear. Let's say paper. So computer choose paper also. Okay, Ashman?
Okay.
Okay. So this is how you can create a simple a game using just random module, right? You can create its UI now. Even you can, if you want that it should work till we want to exit it, you can use loop also in order to exit this thing. Otherwise, every time you are using it, it just give you only one attempt and then your application get closed. But if you want to continue, it should go on forever till I want to exit it, then you have to use loop. Okay. So now you got an idea about random. Anybody has any question related to it? Odita, so far, is it clear? Crystal clear? Okay. Now let's move to the next part now. Now, uh, let me ask a question for you, and I want you to do it right away. So let's create a game where you will mention 5 sentences. Okay, how many sentences in a list?
I.
And
Right.
computer chooses and it gives you type or let's say 5 names or 5 fruit names. Okay, and it gives you 5 attempts. Out of attempts, if your 3 attempts are correct, it should give you one. Otherwise, you lose. Okay.
Sir, could you repeat?
So the question is, you need to have a list of 5 fruits. Okay. Computer will ask. It will ask you. It should ask you to guess a fruit. Okay. If your guess is correct and you were able to, you know, guess correct answer 3 times out of 5, it should say you won. Okay. Otherwise, you have lost. Okay. So that means you have to give user 5 attempts. Out of 5 attempts, if user were able to correct 3 times, then you can see he won. Okay. Can you do it right now?
Sir, how long
Yes.
should the list be?
Only 5 fruits you can have. So let's try, everyone. I'll give you 5 to 10 minutes. You got a question? Do you have any question related it?
Yes, sir. Do the fruits have to be random?
हाँ, तो करना कुछ नहीं, एक फ्रूट्स की एक लिस्ट बनानी है,
Hmm.
5। और जैसे अभी इसने कहा था कि कंप्यूटर ने चूज किया, ये आपको वो दिखाना नहीं, आपको गेस करना है, एंटर द गेस योर फ्रूट। अगर वो कंप्यूटर के साथ चॉइस के साथ मिल रहा है तो दैट मीन्स एक बार आपने जीता। इफ इट हैपेंस 3 टाइम्स आउट ऑफ 5 अटेम्प्ट्स दैट मीन्स यू हैव वॉन। और अगर आपने अटेम्प्ट्स मतलब 3 करेक्ट आंसर नहीं दे पाए तो आप कह सकते हो आपने हारा। ओके, इज इट क्लियर? So try now without using ChatGPT or Claude. You can try it. So you have 5 to, let's say, 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Yes, Keshav.
Sir, what was the question again?
Question is, Keshav,
Yes.
you need to have a list of 5 fruits. Okay?
5 groups.
Fruits. Yes. Any 5 fruits you can mention. Okay?
Okay.
Then computer will, it will ask you guess a fruit. If your guess is matched with the computer's choice, and it
Yes.
happened 3 times, that means you have to show you won. Out of 5, you have to give 5 attempts. Okay,
Okay.
so come on, go ahead, do it. Let me stop my sharing my screen for now. So you have 10 minutes of 15 minutes. Till then I'll just stop recording.
So can you see my?
Yes, it is visible, huh?
Yeah. So first I'm importing random. I have hard coded a list, and then for like I'm running the loop 5 times. It prints which round it is, and it like random using the random dot choice function. I randomly choose object item or a fruit basically, and then I take input from the user what their guess is, and if their guess is true, I add wins by 1. If
Great.
if it's wrong, I tell them it's wrong. If wins is greater than or equal to 3, I'm printing you win.
Okay, anybody has any question related to this? Can you showcase us? Yes, let's suppose you have choose banana, but the correct fruit was apple, so round 2.
Yeah.
Okay, again, let's say apple, the correct fruit was orange. Okay, wrong again, let's say grapes. Okay, so the correct fruit was grapes, right? So neither of any attempt was correct by user, but if it would have guessed 3 correct answers, so it would have show us you won, right?
You.
Because what actually Tejaji is doing, it is just tracking how many wins, right? So that was
Yeah.
the case. Ashwin, you got this? Anybody has any question?
No question.
Is it clear, Arsh? The logic wrote by Tejaji, is it, are you getting to understand it?
Yeah, yeah.
Keshav, what about you? Kiara, what about you? Is it clear?
Yes.
Are you able to understand the logic Tejaji has mentioned?
Yes.
Okay. Anybody has any question related to this logic? You can say it right now. Okay. Great work, Tejaji. If
Thank
you
you, sir.
haven't used any cloud or any chat GPT, then it's good, huh?
I
Huh?
did my.
Good. Great. Then you can do a lot, huh? So then
Yeah.
you have a future brighter, unless you spend your time in a right way. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, who is going to share? Tejas?
Yes,
Tejas
sir. Sharing it.
Protim, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's see what Tejas has mentioned and how he has solved this problem. Okay. So you have used choices. Why choices? You are selecting
Because
randomly 5 fruits, right?
yes, sir.
Okay, okay, okay. Can you explain this? Sorry, Tejas.
Sir, so I use the while loop, which will run when like the user has any attempts left. So attempts left is greater than 0, and the user has not guessed correctly 3 times. So correct attempts is less than 3. So this is one edge case here because when testing it, I tried giving the same fruit 3 times, and that caused a win situation. So every time a correct fruit is guessed, like a fruit is guessed, I add it to another list. And if the user guesses the same thing again, then that won't be allowed.
Okay. Anybody? Can you understand this? So it's bit tricky logic, but it is. Huh? So like I said, I know there are so many ways to solve a problem, right? Same problem can be solved by number of ways. So this is one way of solving. So Tejas chose randomly five first, right? Then it is give user to give your attempts. It is checking later when user will provide his fruits. The fruits computer chose at first was five fruits. Out of those, it is checking if his three choices are correct with the fruits that computer chose, then it is showing. And also it is checking the edge cases. If you have already guessed something, it should not uh, cheat, kind of that. It is storing in somewhere else. Okay, for handling that use case.
Yes,
Is it
sir.
clear? Okay, good work, Tejas. But like I said, Tejas, this can be solved by the way Tejaji has solved. That could be better way rather than
Yes,
choosing
sir.
first randomly five. Okay,
Got it, sir.
okay. And what another issue is? Look, the more if and the more loop and the more if you are using in your loop, your performance of the code is getting a bit slow, I would say.
Yes, sir.
Lesser code, lesser loops, lesser if else makes your code faster. Okay,
Got it, sir.
good. So next, who is going to share?
I corrected my code.
Good, good. If you can share, Ashman, then let's see what you have done now.
Okay, just
Go next.
Arsh, you would like to share next? Okay, good.
can you see my screen?
Yes, yes. It is.
Okay. So now, instead of just checking that the code is correct, I first set strings to zero, sorry, numbers to zero, and then I append those numbers for each correct or incorrect choice. And then in the end, I check if num correct is greater than equal to 3, then I print you 1. And if it is less than 3, then you lost.
Yes, yes. So you don't have to check another condition, Ashman, okay? You can
Yeah.
just check only with correct. You don't have to keep track of false also. If you are
Mm.
keeping track only, correct ones, it's okay. So you don't have to keep track of also false ones,
Yeah, right.
right? So you don't have to use extra variable over there because if you are keeping track of winning ones, so why to track, lose ones? Because if you are
Mm.
checking condition, if my winning track is greater than 3, rather than checking also this, because in both cases your both if blocks is going to get executed, right?
Right.
So which is not correct, huh? So you are showing a user same time you win you lose, so it is going to get confused, right? So either you
Okay.
have to show
Right.
you are winning or losing, so that better is to use else. Okay, now it is correct. Right, right. Now Good.
Rerun this.
Sure, sure.
Then Apple. Okay, I type out this.
It's okay, no worries. So here it is, very, tough your winning rate. Why? Because you have added so
Yeah.
many fruits in the list, right?
Yes.
Out of those, guessing, any three, it's tough, right? So the probability is very less for you winning.
Yes.
So that was the reason I just asked you to keep only five fruits so that there should use case at least somebody will win, right? Okay,
Okay.
good. So now the logic is correct, huh? Now Arsh, go ahead. चलो मेरे शेर, you can do it.
Yes, can you see?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so yeah. So this is the code. I've chosen six fruits.
Okay.
So first of all, it should ask your choice.
Mm-hmm.
Um, then sees yeah, then I asked for guess the fruit, and then asked for the attempts. You have five attempts. Over here you can see, and then it asks for the attempt number one. And
Mm-hmm.
enter your choice, and then the computer chooses another choice. And if it's correct, you get it. You choose correctly, and if you didn't, it breaks, and then you get incorrect choice. Else, you when all the attempts are done, then you get you run out of attempts.
Okay. 1 second there. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, here's a one problem. What is the problem here actually? So you have used choice out of the loop, right? Choice function. So what will happen here if, now just do one thing. Huh? Let's suppose a computer has given, see, here is one case, you are not checking every time with new fruit. You are checking every time with same fruit, which is generated by, let's say, computer, right?
Yeah.
Because when your program will run, choice method is going to get executed. Let's suppose it chose orange, okay? But you are not displaying it. That is one good thing here, right? But if somehow it is orange, then you will give same input 5 times and it will show you on, because in every attempt you are not changing the choice function. Getting my point? So either you
Right.
have to
Okay.
put that computer choice inside the loop, okay? So
Okay.
whenever your loop gets executed, every time it should generate a random fruit, okay? This is also
So you
correct.
mean this one, right?
Yes, you can just,
This line.
yes, just cut it,
Eh,
control X,
Okay. Okay. I know.
control X, put inside the
Yeah.
loop. Just control X and put it under the loop. Yes, before user
Yeah.
choice, before user choice.
Okay.
Yes, right here. And just give the tab. Just give the tab. Wait, 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 wait. Uh, yes, that's it. Now this will work better. Okay, try it
Okay.
again. Try it again. Yes, now it's working. So now let's suppose you chose orange, right? You chose correctly. Why it is breaking? What is wrong?
I think no,
Yes,
because we put it over here. That's why I think
no, no, no. The break you have used, just do one thing. Just commit this break. You don't have to give the break here.
I need it.
And comment it out. Control
Okay.
question mark here.
I use math.
Okay, you can
It's
use command.
come on, no.
Yes. Now try it again. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, now it's working.
Okay. Okay, you chose correct. Great. You chose incorrect. Computer chose strawberry. And then you need to check, check the condition. That was the reason Tejaji and Ashman gave a variable at the top to track your winnings, right? So that after completing the loop, when your interpreter comes out from the loop, it will check if your winning attempt is greater than 3, that means you have won. Got it?
Yeah.
Is it clear?
Okay.
So that is the thing you have to add at the top of the loop. After, before the loop, just create a variable like you have given mentioned maximum attempts is equal to 5. In same way you can have winning, yeah, or any variable where you can put initially 0. Then if block gets executed, then you have to increment it by every time 1. Okay.
Got
Then
it.
after
Okay.
loop you have to use if that winning is greater than 3, that means you have won, else not winning, you have lose. Okay.
Okay.
Got it? Great.
Yeah.
Okay, good job. Next, uh next, who is going to share? Okay, Odita, go ahead.
Yes. So I've used nested if in here. I'm putting the count to zero in the first case. I have not like displayed the computer choice in this case. I'm just counting the number of attempts that had been made correct.
Okay, run this program.
Just a minute.
5 again. Now do one thing. Just type CLS, at the
Where,
terminal.
sir?
You have put this file inside a folder or just somewhere else.
In a folder, sir. No, I guess I've just put it.
So that, okay. So better is to put your code inside a folder, then open that folder in the VS Code, then you have lots of flexibility, right?
Hmm.
So like you can have more control, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So look,
Yes.
there is one issue in this code. I would say you have used lots of if, right?
Yes, sir.
Let's suppose tomorrow you have to give user 100 attempts. So
Hmm.
you cannot mention if 100 times, right? Let's say tomorrow they ask you, earlier their earlier requirement was give a user 5 attempts, and you created your logic and you mentioned 5 ifs. Later their requirement changed and they ask now give 10 attempts. Then you will keep adding more ifs. And later they ask, okay, now keep only 3. Then you will again delete the code. So which is not good thing. Rather than having loop and you can control the condition over there rather than changing the whole code. Okay, Udita?
Yes, sir.
So it's better to use only if
Loops.
else simple inside the loop, because you are
Hmm.
repeating the logic, right? So when
Yes.
there is a repetition in the code, you can use loop instead of nested if, so many ifs. Okay. Okay, good try, great. And Keshav, sorry, not Keshav, Kiara. Go ahead, Kiara. I think Kiara left. Atharv, Atharv, can you share your screen or at least share your code, what you have done? Aryan, you can share.
Yes, sir.
Meanwhile, you can share.
Mhm.
Okay, good. So you have very,
Red-
you have a
reducing
very,
the points.
so you have very bad luck like me, huh? I would say. So good,
Hmm.
huh? So you have also giving points, huh? Scored, huh?
Yeah.
So same thing happens there. Let's suppose there are some competitive exams, right?
Hmm.
If you have choose correct, they give you increment one, or if you have given wrong answer, it decrements point 0.5, something like that. And at the end, you know how much you have scored, right?
Yeah.
So in same way, you can solve such kind of problems. You need to think in that perspective. You need to see the problems and or do one thing. If you are using anything nowadays, from now on, so at least go behind the scenes, see, okay, how this thing is actually behind the working, what is going to be the logic. Let's suppose if you are using any Instagram or any social media, even if you are just logging in, think about it, how developer has managed it, right? So this will give you an idea, to use your loops if else's in an exact way. So that will give you a better idea to use real world things. Okay, good. Okay, great. Kiara, you can share your screen, Kiara. Then we can quickly move to the next thing.
So can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I
So
can.
there's something wrong with my internet, so I don't know if I can share it. I'll just try.
Okay, okay. You just try there.
No, so I don't think it's working.
Okay, no worries. Keshav, you got an idea how to solve it now? Okay. Kiara, you got an idea? So you can share your code lately, huh?
Okay.
Now let's move to the next part. Let me share my screen now. Is it visible? So now let's learn now next thing.
Yes.
Okay, so I hope you got an idea how to use this random module and how you can use it to solve real world problems. Is it clear? Arsh, Tejaji, Ashman, Udita, Atharv, Kiara, everybody else?
Yes.
Okay, now let's learn next thing. We want to learn next thing. Let's try to understand now some string functions or methods, which is also very important. Okay. So like we have used random and their methods, and yesterday we also learned some list methods. Now let's try to learn some string functions, okay, or methods you can say. So it's also built in. You can use it, and let me show you what are the important methods which we are going to cover. Okay. So let me do one thing. Let me create a string. Let's say, let's create a variable text. Let's put inside a string. Let's say, welcome to IIT Kanpur, for example. So this is a string, right? Is it clear? Arsh, Tejaji, anybody?
Yes, sir.
It is clear, right? So I just created a variable and I have assigned it a value, a string. Now let's see what are the functions which we are going to discuss. Let's suppose I want to print this in an uppercase. I have a function called txt dot upper. This is the function, or you can say a method. If you just control and enter it, you can see it's a built-in, right? And it belongs to string, right? So what it will do, let's run it and see what is going to happen. You can see my whole string is in uppercase. You can see, welcome to IIT Kanpur. Is it clear, everybody? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Pakka pakka? So again, let's use another function. Instead of upper, let's do one thing, let's use lower. So couple of you have already used it. Let's see what it do. It converts your whole string into lowercase. And also make sure you turn on your cameras at least. I'll have a eye on you. Tejaji, Keshav, Udita, Ashman, Kiara,
Sir,
Athar.
I am having net issues. I'll not be able to attend class otherwise, so I'll keep the
Okay, okay,
video
okay.
off.
Okay, okay. Okay, now is it clear? So I just use lower function. Now you can see my whole string is converted into lowercase, right?
Yes.
Now let's use another function. Let's say print txt dot. Let's do one thing. We have a function called capitalize. So let's see what it will do. Let's run it. And you can see it will do one thing. If there is a sentence, it will convert it as first character into uppercase. You can see now, I just keep it lower, and now you can see after using capitalize, you can see the first character is in uppercase. So it will convert your first character into upper, rest in lower. Okay. Which function? Let me do one thing. Let me just convert this into K capital and let's see. Sorry. And let's run it and you can see, huh? So its job is to just convert first character into upper, rest in lower. So this is what this function does. Capitalize. Another thing is title function. Let me just print txt dot title function. So let's see what it will do. You can see it is converting every word's first character into capitalize. So it capitalizes each word. Okay. Now you can see welcomes W is capital, to T capital, IIT I first capital, Kanpur was already K capital. Okay. Is it clear? Any question? Let's move to the next function we have, which is called txt dot, that is called a swap case, which is swap case. What it does, it swap case of each character. Let me show you. Let me run this. And now you can see it's converting whole lower into upper and upper into lower and lower into upper. Okay. So you can see the K was capital, right? Now it is in lower. If there is any lower, it is converting into upper. So Arsh, is it clear? Tejaji.
Yes, sir.
Okay. It is clear. So swap case does what? It just converts your upper into lower and lower into upper. Ashman, Kiara, Udita, clear?
Yes, understood.
Okay. Now let's move to the next part. So you can use these functions, which is there are other functions also related to this, like we have case fold and other functions also. But these are the famous ones which you can use while you have to convert upper or lower things. Another thing, another functions are related to searching and checking. If you are searching for a particular word or a character, or you are checking for a particular word or a character, we have searching and checking functions. The first function, which is going to be find. Okay. So find, what it does, it finds a particular word which you are going to mention and returns the index and returns the index. Let me show you. Print, let me use txt dot a find method. See, you can see. So first thing first, what you need to do, you need to find, huh? You can see start and end here. So I just want to find, let's suppose 2. Let's try now and see what will happen. So it is showing me this 2 is present at which position? At the 8th position. Keshav, is it clear? What is wrong with your phone or laptop?
Nothing, sir. I'm
Okay.
doing on my iPad tablet.
Okay. 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 Okay, dear. Is it clear? So you can see I mentioned two here, and it was able to give me the index of the given word. Now let's try to give something else which is not present here. Let's say Sam, for example. So let's see what will happen. And you can see it is giving an answer -1, which means it is not present. So whenever you are getting minus from find function, you need to think that the word or the character you are searching or you are finding from the given string, it is not present. Got it? Next thing we can use, which is index, Let's say print txt dot index. Let's suppose if you want to know the index of a particular character also. Let's suppose I want to know the index of the C. If it is present in the given string, so you can see also it is showing this. It is present at third position. And also in string, indexing starts from 0, 1, 2, 3. Remember that. Let's try something else which is not there. Let's say Z. Let's see what will happen. See, we are getting exception here. This is another difference. In find, we will not get exception if it is not there. It will give an output -1. But when it comes index, if you are searching for a particular character or word, if it is not there, it will throw an exception. Is it clear, Tejaji? Tejas,
Yes,
uh,
sir.
right? Ashman, Aryan, Arsh, Keshav,
Yeah, understood.
Odita. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So these are the small things you need to remember. Sometimes an interviewer or someone else asks you a question related to this. If index and find does the same thing, then what is the difference? The difference is that it one throws exception and another one gives you -1 if it is not present. Okay. So these are the small things you need to remember. Another thing is, let's suppose if you want to know a particular character how many times it is present, so you can use a count there. Let's say txt in my text variable, I just want to know how many times my I is present. I mean I character, not EYEI, my I. Okay. So you can see it is showing it is present two times and it is there, IIT Kanpur, right? And let's suppose I want to see how many times E is present. So it's also present two times. But let's suppose I want to know Z. Z is not there. So you will get an answer 0. So it is clear? Hana. Okay. Again, now if you want to check, for example, whether my string starts with a particular character or not, sometimes there could be a problem where you have been asked to check whether our given string checks with particular character or not, or ends. So there are functions for it. Let's say print txt dot starts with. I wanted to check whether my string starts with E or not. And if it is starting with E, then it will give you true, otherwise it will give you false. You can see it is showing false. Why? Because my string is not starting with E, it is starting with W, right? Is it clear, Teja ji, Tejas?
Yes.
Let's try
Yeah,
it. So Teja ji,
it's clear.
what your family members call you at home? Any shortcutting?
They call me Tejaji itself.
Teja ji, you are taking the respect from them, right? Teja ji. Okay. What your friends called you?
They also call me Tejaji.
Teja ji. Okay. How many friends you have?
I have some friends, about like 4 or 5
Four or
close
five.
friends.
How many are close? All four?
Yeah,
Okay, good. So let's see if I'm mentioning W here. Let's say it's true. Is it clear? So this you can use starts with function. It's very important also. And again, related to this function, we have ends with also. Let's suppose I want to check whether my string ends with suppose T. If it is ending with T, it will give true, otherwise it will return false. Let's say R. Now you can see it is returning true. Is it clear? Any question related to this? So this is where you can use these checking and finding functions, searching functions like find, index, count, starts with, ends with. Other functions are there too, but these are the things which we use commonly, frequently also. Another function are like which is very important, like is alphanumeric, is alpha number, is only decimal, is digit, such kind of functions. So whenever you see is with a function, remember that it is going to always return true. Let me show you. For example, let's say print txt dot is. See, these all is functions. Can you see it? How many functions are there? So let's suppose if I am talking about this is alphabets, this ASCII, decimal, digit, lower. Let's say I am asking to check whether my whole string is in lowercase. And you will say it will return false. Why? Because there are some characters over there which is not in lowercase, right? So that is the reason we are getting false. Again, other functions we have. Let's say I want to check in my string, is it fully digits? It contains digits? No. You can say it's false because we have characters. Let's suppose if this whole string contains only digits, so then it would have given you true. Okay, let me show you. For example, let's do one thing. I am mentioning only digits. Let's try it again, and you can see now I am getting true. Okay, so you can use this is digit function. Also we have other functions also. Is alpha numeric, when you want to check whether my given string contains both characters as well as numbers. See, we are getting false. Why? Let's suppose I will add some strings and numbers. Let's say numbers I also added. This time it will also throw an error, a false. Why? Because there are spaces. So it checks only if there is only characters and digits. Let's suppose this, there is no space now. Let's see now, and you can see now you are getting true. Is it clear? So if there is any space, let's suppose if I added one space and running the same function now, and now you will get false because is alphanumeric check only characters and numbers, not a space. So you can use this function for, if you have to check whether your string contains only numbers and characters, not any space, there you can use this function which is alphanumeric. Okay. So other functions are there which you can explore yourself like this. See, is only alphabets. If you want to check, there is a function called is alphabet, is numeric, is title case, is my whole string in uppercase, like this. So you are getting false because in my string there are some lowercase characters also. So is it clear now? So these are the things, these are the functions you can use, which we call them string functions. Is it clear, everyone? Arsh, anybody has any question so far? So now you can try a
No,
couple
sir.
of functions yourself, Ashman, Udita, Athar, everyone else. Just explore more string functions. Is it clear? So far we discussed very two important things. Random, how you can use random module, and how you can use string functions, which is there. And also you were able to create a kind of a game and do one thing, explore it more on your end also, random module. Is it clear? Anybody has any question related to this?
No, no questions.
So I think for now, for this session, this is enough. Huh? We were able to understand what is a module, why we use modules, and out of we use only random module. There are so many modules. Pandas is there, NumPy is there, math module is there, datetime module is there, so many. But the idea was knowing about how to use module, how to import it in your code, and how to use it. And also we learn string functions. So far clear? Udita, Ashman, Atharv, Kiara, Arsh, Tejas,
Yes,
Tejaji.
sir.
Yes, sir.
So is it good?
Yeah.
So I think this is enough
Yes.
for this session now. You can go through it and try to understand more, go more examples through like string functions, and try to also use random module with some real world game concepts. This will give you a better idea about random module, okay, and also related to string functions. Okay, anybody has any question related to this?
No, sir, no questions.
So I think now you got an idea how to use a module by simply using import, okay? And also you were able to use string functions. In next session, definitely we are going to use some interesting things, because now you got a base of how to use module, how to use predefined functions, how to use existing modules and how to import them. Now you got an idea about it, okay? Yesterday we learned how to create our own user defined functions and how to use loops, how to use if else, right? So the base is getting set now. So now we can take a big step like learning ML or something else. At least if you will not able to understand 100%, at least you will get an idea of 60 to 70%, okay? Is it clear? So in next session, definitely we will go through a pandas. It's very important module, huh? Okay. So make sure everyone will join the class, and also we are going to see a AI tool and how to use that in your code. We will also go through it. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Till then, have a lunch, a good lunch. Okay. And let's meet again at 2 p.m. Okay.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
sir.
Okay, dear. Till then, take care and thank you for bearing me. Huh?
Uh,
Yes, sir.
Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
sir.
Bye, sir.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
sir. Bye, sir.
Bye, sir.
Bye.
Thank you.
So,
Ha ha. Yes.
so the homework you gave yesterday for the
Uh,
examples one, I didn't get exactly what did you mean by the example?